Unfortunately, yeah, Akademiks is people are attempting to cancel him. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this, but you know what? Let's do it. Akademiks, as many of you may or may not know, is like my greatest inspiration as to why I do what I do. You know, like, I mean, I've not that I've copied his format, but like I pretty much do exactly what he does in a sense, like obviously different topics and whatnot. So you know, Akademiks, no homo, pause, it's got a place in my heart. But there was a footage of something he said, I think it was like 5 years ago, or maybe it was 2015. We can react to it. It's been posted all on Twitter. You know what, I would say, like, sometimes people get canceled for out of context things, but you can't really use that excuse nowadays. However, back then, I don't even remember, like 2015, maybe things were different, but he was talking about like smashing 17-year-olds and like he don't care because they're the same thing as 21-year-olds. Like, what do y'all think, chat? He was 20 years old and it was out of context. Okay, so there you go. Actually, given that information, and I'm glad that somebody mentioned that, when you are 20 years old, I don't know what the law is, but there's like a leeway where you can be a certain amount of years away from an age that is underage, and like it doesn't, like it's still legal. But I was talking to Yassine about this because he was worried as well. He was saying like Akademiks, people are trying to take him down, but I don't think that he's gonna get taken down. I don't think this is the first time that they've tried to cancel him so many times. And I think just because he's like such a polarizing figure that you can't take down Akademiks. Like, and plus he's got like a fan base. And also at the same time, I gotta choose my words wisely here because people are gonna try and take me down. Let's just watch the clip and then I'll give my response so that we have a little bit more context. Here it is.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting fucked. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17 and I'm 21. She's going to get this dick.
Yo, but he's talking about if he's 20 years old or 21, which is 4 years away. And the context of this clip was he was speaking on Kylie and Tyga. Kylie Jenner and Tyga dated at one point, and she was a minor. And he was speaking on their relationship because technically, like, there was, I don't know, some arguably non-consensual shit depending upon age, but at the same time, you know, biologically, I'm not trying to justify anything here. I'm just saying females do mature quicker than men, so maybe, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to get into his mind here, okay? And plus, sometimes, but also, I was never the guy in high school or college. Like, the girls below me, like, who were freshmen and I was a senior, that was always so whack to me in general when the senior dude, and they're not offending anybody in the chat, but when they were like, you know, dating the freshman girl, I'm like, dude, that's like taking easy, what's it called? Low-hanging fruit, bro. Like, what, you can't fuck a girl in your own grade? Because the freshman girls will go for any senior guy. It could be like the biggest loser of all time. I'm just saying, if you're a guy, you gotta go up a grade. That's when you're going for the MILFs, even though they're not MILFs, that they don't have kids, right? But if you're going for the grade up, like, you actually a player at that point. Yeah, the freshmen are easy to get. Come on, man. And that's same thing with college. College is literally the same thing as high school, but you just have a little bit more freedom. But when you're a senior, like, the freshmen are just as easy as the you know, the whatever in high school. And at the same time, when you're in college, I believe some people actually do go in at 17 years old, and then you graduate when you're 21 or 22. The college ID part made it acceptable. This is one of those things that a very, very sensitive topic that, like, anything you say is gonna be the wrong thing because there's no universal rule that applies to all, because there are gonna be 17-year-olds who are like, you know, the most immature people and have not developed whatsoever, you know what I mean? Like, they're still fucking kids. But then there are 17-year-olds like, say, Kylie Jenner, for example, who looks like she's already 25 when she's 17. She already got plastic surgery. She already, like, sexualized herself by getting, like, BBL and tit surgery. And it's like, bro, like, what? You're acting like a woman. You look like one, but you're not. But in any case, though, you know, I ain't stepping. My girl's older than me, okay? She's 27 right now. So I don't want to hear no allegations. And yeah, so I'm 25, she's 27. I'm turning 26 soon, but you know, we escaping all that bullshit. But yeah, man, I hope it don't take down Ak. Somebody says you're from New Zealand and the age of consent here is 16, so you don't find it weird at all. Okay, there you go. So when you go into different states, like I think even Georgia, in Akademiks is from Jamaica, I believe, some like Caribbean island. And I believe the consent in different areas, not in the US, after 16, you're like considered an adult. Like in Europe, you can drink alcohol and shit. So you're basically in Texas, it's 17. So there we go. There we go. Like, I don't even feel like I have to tiptoe here. 17, given your jurisdiction, like you technically an adult. I mean, not all cases, but you know what I mean. I'm a victim, probably, bro. I just hope Akademiks gets out, because it gets out of the, you know, the chokehold. Because I fucking hate when people go after people on, like, that video is public. It's been public for a while. Why did nobody care about it until now? And I think College Kid is the one who brought it up, trying to smear his name, and because Akademiks passed him. North Carolina, the age of 16. 17 is legal, it's just not always right. That's a good point. Legal also doesn't necessarily mean that it is morally correct. Just how if something's illegal doesn't mean that it's morally incorrect. You know what I mean? So it's a Venn diagram. Some things are both, some things are, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's because Akademiks was dissing College Kid's dead brother, but he was dissing College Kid's dead brother, which is a bit odd. I don't think I would go that far, but you know, Akademiks is Akademiks, and he's there because of that type of behavior. It's polarizing. It's very 6ix9ine, so maybe him and 6ix9ine are friends because of that. No diss towards him at all. Again, you know, we all carry our brands differently. But yeah, I think College Kid is the original person who started it, trying to bring up that video and saying that Akademiks like stole their whole swag. But really, Akademiks is just the GOAT when it comes to, I'm not sneak dissing at all. At the beginning of this video, I said, like, I love Ak. No homo at all. I fucking love Ak. He's my biggest inspiration.